Damn, why are you playing with me? You don't even like girls, huh? So I need you to tell me, baby, what you want, just like the Spice Girls.
Okay, enough of that. Time for the video. Alright, hey guys, it's Elliot, and it's my 5 months on T. Actually, it was that a week ago, but I am depressed and I didn't do it. So, here we are, a week late, feeling good, out of my slump, ready to record my update. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna skip the, oh, it's already been 5 months, oh my god, because I do that every time. So, let's get into it. Cue the dog bone chewing, and let's get started. So, this month there have been 2 big changes. This is the month of ass crack hair and another voice drop. So, start off with the awesome one. My ass is hairy as fuck, and it's really annoying. Like, I'd heard, like obviously guys, like, have, like, hairy butts, but, like, I didn't get that, like, it would be, like, inside the crack. I hate that motion I did, inside the crack, but that's where it is. Just informing everybody who's wondering that, you know, there's hair there now. And yeah, that's all about that. Other hair news. It seems that my pubes are kind of, like, migrating down. Like, not the pubic hair, but, like, it's, like, hair, and then it's, like, starting to darken up down my inner thighs. Like, kind of, like, that, like, going towards the genitals, I guess. So it's, like, really dark on, like, my inner thighs, but it hasn't really darkened up anywhere else. I have gotten more hair on my thighs, but it's mostly getting darker, like, on the inner thighs. I also have quite the happy trail now. I had one before, but it was much lighter, but now it's, like, pretty dark, and, like, you can really see it. So, also, while I'm standing up, I might as well show my, like, body. I really don't think there's been, like, any fat redistribution with my hips, which I'm kind of upset about, because I still really have, like, the curve, which, like, bothers me. But I'll put some, like, comparisons, I guess. So the other big change I mentioned was I had another voice drop. Like, I think I have. I'll play, obviously, the comparisons.
Hi, my name's Elliot, and this is my voice pre-T.
My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 2 months on T.
My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 3 months on T. My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 4 months on T. My name is Elliot, and this is my voice 5 months on T. I really think that there's been a significant drop, and now my voice helps me pass, which is awesome. And, you know, I hope it gets deeper because, you know, I mean, shoot for the stars. I mean, I'm happy with it now. I like to hear myself talk. Like, I love singing now because all of the parts that I wanted to sing before were, like, too low. Like, in One Direction, like, all I wanted to sing was Harry Styles' parts, but he's got that really low voice, so it would just be a bummer. But now I can kind of, like, hit those notes, so I'm excited about that. But who knows, you know, I could be the next Morgan Freeman, so fingers crossed on that one. Going to some other changes. I think that my hairline has definitely, like, gone back a little bit, but not, like, it's not really receding, it's just changed to, like, the male hairline, because, like, well, male hairline, because we like to gender everything in society. So the hairline that people who are assigned male at birth usually get is more of, like back, like, here in this area, where, like, people who are assigned female at birth, it goes more forward. So I used to have way more baby hairs, like, in this spot, but those are kind of gone. But, like, the front of my hair hasn't, like, gone away, and it's still, like, really thick, as you can see, which I'm super happy about because, like, that was the one fear I had going on T, that my hair would, like, disappear and I'd just be bald. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with being bald, but I'm just not ready yet to be bald. Maybe when I'm older. My dad's bald, so, you know, I could probably rock the look, but, you know, I'm not trying to be bald right now. at 22. So that's great for me. Some other not so great changes. My skin, I don't have that many pimples right now. Like, I will get a couple here and there, but nothing like super extreme. My skin's definitely more oily. Like, I can feel the oil like on it, but I've just been making sure to like wash my face and like try and not touch it and trying not to pick at the stuff, but you know, like I do. Because who doesn't want to pop a good pimple once in a while, you know? Like, even though you're not supposed to, it's fucking satisfying as fuck. So I definitely am guilty of that. Hasn't been nearly as bad on my face as it has been on my back. So last month, it's definitely cleared up, but like in this past month, I was having a lot of acne on my shoulders and on like this part of my arm. And that's gone down a little bit, so maybe that will kind of subside. But that was kind of a bummer to have, but I mean, it's to be expected. That's a common thing that people on T get. Some nicer changes besides the voice drop would be that I'm pretty much passing all the time. Once in a while, I'll get like grouped in with ladies or whatever, but it's like 90% passing, which is awesome. And on the phone too, now that my voice has dropped, which is really nice. I don't really like think about it anymore. And it's funny, when I do get misgendered now, I don't really get as offended as I did before. I kind of am just like, oh, they made it like a mistake because I obviously don't look like a girl. Like, I think now that like I'm more confident in myself and like that I know that I'm passing more, even when I get misgendered, I kind of can brush it off easier. I kind of like, I'm like, okay, like what are they seeing? Because obviously I'm a guy. It sucks obviously to get misgendered and it's like annoying, but I definitely don't get like as upset about it as I did before. You know, I don't really know, like I know that I look different, but it's like hard to say why. Like I know before I've talked about how I filled out, like I think I look broader, my neck is definitely thicker, my face looks kind of wider. I'll put some like face comparisons here, some pictures.
Bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt, bubble butt, bubble 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 butt. Turn around, stick it out, show the world you got it.
But it's hard to pinpoint exactly what looks different, but I know that I do look different, which is good. And now kind of on to like the TMI situation. So if you don't want to hear about genitals, like click away or forward or whatever. Bottom growth, I don't think I've had any more since last month. Sex drive has been the same, hasn't really changed a whole lot. Oh, facial hair. That's another exciting change, to kind of jump from the genitals to the face, like whatever. But yeah, so I think in my last video, I might have said that I was shaving like every week or so. So it went from like at 2 to 3 months, it was like I had to shave like every like couple weeks, and then it was every week, and now it's more like every 3 to 4 days if I want to be like clean shaven. It's still really blonde, it hasn't darkened except a couple hairs like right here are a little darker, but it's still really blonde, but it is definitely growing more. I just shaved yesterday. I just hope it darkens up soon because, you know, I'm growing it. I want to be able to show it, you know? So, and it's annoying because I think I've been getting a lot more pimples like on my jawline here, and I think that's like from hair growing in, because a lot of the facial hair I'm growing is like under my chin and like along my jaw here, and then like the mustache. But I've been getting a lot of pimples right along the jaw, like where all this new hair is growing, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it kind of hides it, so it's like not the worst thing in the world. Just like, it's mostly just changes I've mentioned before, like becoming more prominent. I mean, obviously I think the biggest things are the voice and I just look different. But yeah, if you think you can pinpoint, you know, what has changed, definitely let me know. Really interested to like hear other people's perspectives besides like my friends and my mom. That's all for this video. definitely check out, I'm in a collab channel. It's called My First Year on Tea. It's a bunch of different identifying individuals who just started tea like within the last year, just sharing our experiences on a bunch of different topics. It's really interesting, so I'll throw a link to that in the description. And of course, follow me on Insta, get those follows, and yeah, subscribe if you want monthly updates. And I'll say it now that I kind of want to make more videos, but don't expect it because I'm depressed and lazy. So that's all.